whether you're live.
Hey, we're live.
Come on, you guys have no media savvy.
And we're live. Good morning. Good morning. Good.
It doesn't matter if you're live or not live.
Good morning to you.
We felt so sorry for Rob being alone at the end of his
Good morning.
We piled on.
So yes, I did drive the Wiener Mobile once.
Man, and that's not a euphemism.
Question no one asked. There was a picture yesterday. There was a picture that went viral of the Wiener Mobile, and Harry said he had driven in the Wiener Mobile. This is the Oscar Mayer Wiener Mobile. I had always heard a story that if you see the Wiener Mobile, you should go up to the driver and say, "Can I get a weenie whistle?" The little Oscar Mayer whistles.
I used to have those.
They have to give you one. So I heard that story a long time ago. So I was somewhere, I forget where I was, and I saw the Wiener Mobile was parked. I ran up the person driving. I go, "Hey, do you have a whistle?" And the person went like this, "Damn," and pulled out a whistle and handed it to me.
Well, that's because they didn't want to give it to you.
Right.
No one wants to give me anything.
Time of day.
I buy a record at a record store, and the owner will look at me and go, "I was hoping someone cool would buy that record." She thinks.
I picked up a record for Harry at a Safari. This is a Bruce bootleg.
Can't believe the price is there.
How much does this one go for?
I don't know, but that's a decent price. That's the only way I'll buy bootlegs is if they're a good deal.
Well, so didn't this come out as an album, the No Nukes album?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what's different about this one?
It's got a nice cover.
Well, the No Nukes is not just Bruce. The new No Nukes album is there an album of just Bruce's set?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is his set. It's 2 albums.
I'm not sure I knew that.
2 LPs.
I'll go get
Harry,
it.
You going to the movie tomorrow, Harry?
No, I'm going to wait at least a day or so. I don't want to go the first day.
For what the Bruce movie?
Yeah.
That director, I don't think is a good director.
What did he direct?
He directed the one that Jeff Bridges won the Oscar for.
Oh, the cowboy.
He can't make a movie have a beginning, middle, and a nice resolution end. He's just not.
Have we heard reviews?
He did the movie where Johnny Depp was Whitey Bulger. I thought that was good, and then it fell apart.
I have that on CD. You're right. Okay, I do have that. I forgot.
The Wrestler was okay, but he's an uneven director.
He made The Wrestler?
I think he did. Well,
that's the guy that did Pie.
No, he wrote. Oh yeah, that's right. You're wrong. Thanks, Chris James, for screwing me up.
Yeah, he didn't do The Wrestler.
He did that one with Christian
That's Aronofsky.
He did the Christian Bale movie during the Civil War thing.
Yeah, nobody saw that
They
one.
made movies during the Civil War?
Yeah.
Harry, it was nice having you.
So, Mr. Wax, this is the first time I've been on any stream other than PB Thalls.
How did you get on here?
I found the link on a Reddit board.
Wow.
And I want to see
the link everywhere.
I want to see if you yell if I never come back. So I'm trying to watch what I say so I don't piss you off.
You benefit from me yelling at you in private.
Yeah, I do get the private yelling.
All of us hung out in LA 2 weeks ago.
Hey, that was a nice thing.
Can you show the audience your turquoise rare Led Zeppelin?
Well, I just at 6 o'clock streamed it live, the whole album.
Wow.
Which I have the turquoise shirt, kind of.
So that's probably worth more than the East Wing now.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Here's something weird. Never heard of this album before. Secondly,
it's pretty good. Check it out.
You turn it around. To me, it looks green. That's not turquoise.
Looks turquoise on my screen.
Where'd you get that, Chris?
I got this about 5 or 6 years ago at one of the bigger auctions in the UK, and it's got the original label. And soon after, separately, I wish I would have bought it, I found the press kit.
Oh wow!
That came with it, and the original, the Atlantic press kit. Actually, it didn't come with that because it was on Atlantic. But
so if
when
you
you
were
open
to
it,
have a complete version of the turquoise Led Zeppelin, it would have come with that.
no, because this is the U.S. and it says the beginning. It's got their bio.
That's pretty awesome.
I don't think it would come
No,
with
it
that,
would.
but right. So it's got their individual band members' bio, and then it's got the band bio and talks about that. So it's pretty neat.
Woody right now.
You know, Chris, what you should do, I think, just for professionalism, every time you're on a stream, you should show that record.
Well, what I like about this record was it's my favorite Zeppelin record, but there's not a pop, there's not a tick, there's not any kind of sound other than the music. And supposedly, and I haven't dug into it, You Shook Me and Your Time Is Gonna Come, there's a little difference in the mix when this first came out. And I've played it, and I haven't played it to hear the difference, so I don't really know the difference. I was going to ask Vance, because he just listened to the stream. I just streamed the whole album, and Vance was there, and I bet you he heard the differences.
Hey, Chris, I don't know. I've heard rumors. Is it only they printed a few hundred of those? Is that true?
I don't know the number. I know it was pulled really quick because either the band thought that looked not rock and roll enough, and then someone else said that it was a designer did a couple different versions of it, and that kind of snuck through.
Didn't it come out? The album came out in the U.S. before. Am I wrong about that one? Before UK? Someone remind me. In my mind, I think they put it out in the U.S. for. Well, we could look it up. We get the
timeline wise. I don't have the timeline. This is the first U.S.
Led Zeppelin
and this is the early first U.S. because it has that early label, which I guess is the Atco label, like as the transition. And so I got this one from Mr. Stickermania probably a year or so ago. And that is like the earliest US pressing that you can get. And then I think right there is the 75 and a couple different, I got like 6 different versions of the album. Definitely my favorite Led Zeppelin. So in the chat, do you do the StreamYard chat or do you look at the YouTube window chat and do it there? You do StreamYard.
When are you coming back to the Northwest?
I'm probably coming for Christmas. We're going to drive up there and probably spend the 20th to the 29th and then do record stores the entire way up and the entire way down and then visit my mom in Lake Taps.
Yeah, Chris, excuse me.
It
was released January 12th, 1969 in the U.S. and March 31st in the UK. So it was released later in the UK.
Because nobody in the UK cared about them.
Right.
Well, who were they signed to originally?
Atlantic.
But Atlantic.
Right.
UK, or
he had the tape. He paid his own. He paid his way. Yeah. He recorded it on his own dime. Page. And he brings it with Grant to New York again in New York, and they negotiate this big deal. And
they said they were signed to the U.S. first, though, right?
Yes. So that begs us: is the American first pressing from that original tape rather than a copy tape? That's an interesting question, right? I don't know the answer to that.
Oh, wait.
I don't know the answer to that.
Wait, how many UK copies do you have, Chris?
I have this, and I have a later reissue.
So which is the best sounding version of the record to you?
I have not compared them.
Well, why are you even here?
Now,
just to see if I can get yelled at or not.
You know what? Hey, Chris.
Yes. Wait at least an hour before you be
Jim, I'll come over, Jim, and we're going to play these 2 tracks.
Nice.
And we'll play the US and we'll see the difference.
Seriously, has anyone who people respect in any way done a shootout of Led Zeppelin 1?
I bet you.
Well, if anybody,
the respect is the thing.
You need
Like-
to do a
Vinyl
real
Free
good-
Fall. Yes, I just
you need to
streamed it
do a
an hour ago on my
clickbait-
channel.
a clickbait title of battle video. That'll get you over the
Well,
top.
I don't like, here's my deal. I mean, this is a side thing. So I got in the mail yesterday, I paid for these, by the way. These were not freebies, but I got the 3 of the Zev Muse reissues.
Ah,
So I have an original of this that I don't think is the greatest sounding record. So I have an original of this, the Kenny Barron. So I'm going to do a comparison video. I don't want to call it a shootout. So
Yeah, we don't like to.
it's sort of like when the Washington Bullets changed their name because of gun violence. So, hey, I did find a rare sort of original record too yesterday. This is this his first album, Neil Young?
First album, 1968. It's
So
more
I found-
reminiscent to Buffalo
It's
Springfield.
not in stellar condition, but if anyone knows anything about this one, it has a different mix because he wasn't happy with it. So after the initial run sold, he went back in and re-recorded, I believe, and then they added his name to the top of the cover.
I have that version. I have a good version of that one.
Yeah,
I bought that. Who was the fella in Portland that comes up to the record shows and stays with you?
Mark and Elise.
Yeah, I bought one of those from.
Yeah,
Mark
we didn't see you this weekend. They all came up here. We all had a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, I'm going to Japan in a couple of weeks. I'll
right,
save my money for that.
How was Lake City?
It wasn't Lake City. It was the the Armory shows. It was. Well, I think it's a good show, and they expanded. There's almost. I was joking. It was called the Children's Table, and Joey. Hope you're watching, Joey. He says to me, "Oh, I don't want to go over there because of all the children's records." I said, "No, that's not what I meant. I meant like, you know how Thanksgiving you have the spillover, then we kind of joke it's the children's table. They opened up another section for the first time, fenced in or gated, whatever those little stands are. So it was bigger than usual, and they had more records. This is the one I was excited about because this Fred Wesley record, there was one in the Dizzy collection, and I sold it to Kimbo. He really wanted it, and then we listened to it while he was here, and I fucking loved it. I thought,
what is it? What is it?
Fred Wesley's a trombone player in Parliament Funkadelic. This is produced by George Clinton, and this is obviously a promo. This is an amazing. It's not a white label, but it's a perfect sound. This needs to be, if they still have the rights, this would be a good Rhino Reserve. Because it's such a funky, cool-ass record, really good. And you don't see it a lot. And it goes for some money, not like major, but a lot. It goes for $50 or more. So anyway, it has Shrink, Hole Punch, and a Timing Slip.
Nice.
Great record. So I found that at the show. So this is the one I love the most at the record show.
It looks like Speaker's Corner put out a reissue of it, Mazzy.
Okay, but that is it's great.
Did you see Eski there?
I did. We talked, and she's in the video. Yeah,
She's killing it.
Yeah,
She's killing it on Whatnot.
Oh
yeah. That's she makes.
Wonder why.
She left. No, but she knows her records, and
she's friendly.
She's always
the entire
buying.
time.
Her and her, I guess her. I want to say her boyfriend now, Rob, who moved out here, also does. What's his name? Rabisky is his handle on Whatnot. But she used to work at the library up north here. She was a librarian, and she left the job because she does it 3-4 days a week. She buys collections. She's selling a lot of records, and she knows a lot now. She's learning a lot.
Putting in the time, that's for sure.
Absolutely, she's at every show. She has her trail, her what do you call it, hand cart, a bin this big. It was full, and she said she was going to her car to empty it, and then she filled it up again at the show.
Wow.
Yeah, she's a good seller. Every time I do an ad on Jim's Record Collector News, and every time there's a new one, I send it to her because she's in ground zero where I want to be looking for Northwest psychedelic rock. Yeah. And she doesn't know any of the bands, but she will after a few more months. She's going to have it in her head.
She does. She has the right balance of just standard catalog stuff and then rare stuff. So you have to do both. You can't do everything's going to be a $200, $500 record, but then she'll do the $10 stuff and just they go through it, good for her. Good for her. She taught me the stuff to do the whatnots. And then I told her the YouTube stuff.
Yeah. Everyone, when Mazzy touches you, you automatically become better.
It's true.
Show us where he touched you, Rob.
Show us on the doll.
Remember that Tube song, Don't Touch Me There?
No.
So.
Don't touch me there.
Yeah.
So, Jim, next Friday is the Hollywood Record Show. Are you going to go?
Yeah, man. Friday. That's the day to go.
Yeah.
Usually rock.
Do you have
several people are coming to town?
I hear Eddie's coming, and I see Eddie.
Is this on Halloween? Is it on Halloween?
It's on Halloween.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I heard if you dress up in a costume, you get nothing.
This is going to be a bit of a bummer. I mean, kind of a tough one for me because I do like to stay home and whine that no kids ever come to my house on Halloween.
I heard there was some kid
in the record show in the morning?
No, it's an evening show.
7 o'clock at night.
Friday evening, and then it's Saturday during the day. But Friday evening's the time to go.
What's the location of it? Where is it?
It's at
across the street from Burbank Airport.
Marriott across the street there.
Is the Burbank Airport open yet?
It's open, but I wouldn't fly in or out of it because there's no air traffic controllers.
No one's
air traffic.
Well, that would explain why that plane was going all over the place. It was dropping shit on everybody.
Hold on, Harry. You've been gone for a while, and you come back with this bullshit.
Well, that's yeah.
That's probably why.
Hey, I picked up records. I want to show some records.
Okay.
I got a box too. I got to show you my Zappa thing I got.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Hey, no, I'm showing
Did you
records.
get the Halloween box?
Are you on your own stream?
I got the new Halloween box.
Oh, I want to see that.
Hey, I don't know how easy it is to find these.
I thought you didn't want to talk religion.
I found this OG Jamaican pressing of Exodus. I have not listened to it. I know they're notorious for not being good, but found this. So
I can tell you there's fingerprints on it.
Now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, I bought this off a wall. This Pharoah Sanders record, Heart is a Melody on Teresa.
It's a wall record?
It's a wall. Well, it's a lower end wall record. But not easy to find. And this is a pretty nice condition. So that was cool. I remember Huh?
What label is that?
Teresa. It's it was like LA based jazz record. They put out Pharoah Sanders. I don't know if he put out the most records on it, but he put out a lot. It's good. If you find a Teresa record, pick it up. I had picked up, this guy's from Seattle. I had picked up his one of his records, and I found two more. This Delvon Lamar organ trio, which is awesome. Someone had told me that this guitar player left the band, and they always move on with drummers. But I'm anxious. I have this and another one somewhere around here. This one. Picked up these two.
Yeah, I have 3 of his records.
Yeah. So
I don't have that red one, I don't think.
This was, I think, his last one he put out like 2 or 3 years ago.
I don't have that one.
So they're due for another record. But
does he play a lot in Seattle? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Mazzy, does he play a lot in Seattle now?
You know, it's funny. I haven't heard of him playing here lately. It's possible he has. For a while he was, and then he was touring. I haven't seen his name a lot lately, so I don't know.
These were pressed at Gotta
Groove.
Gotta Groove. But these look like these are Stoughton jackets they put them on. This Coal Mine Records, which is out of Ohio, Loveland, Ohio. I guess that's why it's called Loveland. He played there. But these are good. I mean, the first one was good. These are well pressed and look nice. So
somebody else did a song called "Take Me to Loveland." Charles Wright, the 103rd Street Band, or something.
Three Sounds was like a big seller for Blue Note. This is Live at the Lighthouse, and this is excellent. This record sounds so good.
Is the Lighthouse still around?
I don't know.
I think it is, but not as a jazz club. It's like a bar and they might have some music.
Oh,
It's serviceable.
Tamazi's Chagrin is okay. So Coal Mine is the record label for Plaid Room.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I have that Quiet X.
Okay, so guess who I picked this up for, Mazzy?
Tim.
Yeah, I have that version.
That's a good album.
I think it's a good album too. It is a good
Not
album.
everything he did on Geffen is good, but that one is.
I agree with you there.
You know what? Wandering, because there was a video they played.
Yeah, that was kind of we got some play.
Yeah, that's a good song. I picked up this Sun Ra on ESP disc. Nothing is. This is a live album, but it's really good. I like these labels on ESP disc. I picked up a nice OG stereo of this record, the Elmo Hope Sextet and Trio, Homecoming.
Elmo loves Rob.
This what?
I got it.
I mean, it doesn't take. It's not a stretch to get that.
I didn't hear what he said.
Tickle me, Rob. I said Elmo loves Rob.
Hey,
Elmo loves Rob.
Can everyone do me a
Fucking
everyone-
Elmo, Sesame Street.
Can everyone do me a favor?
I saw it, Brian. It was cool.
Everyone go to the Hoffman forums, and when you see where Mazzy's posts, can you attack him there, please?
Well, that's a good idea.
No,
It
it wasn't.
this looks like it's never been played. This one, I think.
Well, there might be a reason.
Tickle me, Rob.
No, that's a good record. Elma Hope.
Wow.
Okay.
Elmo like jazz. He loves Rob.
I can't.
You know,
gummies are kicking in.
Elmo.
Yeah, what's up there? What'd you put in your coffee this morning, Mr. Mazzy?
hey, is there someone in the other room, Mazzy?
No, my deck's being ripped apart, and
And why does Mazzy know so much about Elmo?
I had a kid. I have a kid. I have a son.
I told you, Mazzy, if you trim the bush, it'll make your deck look bigger.
I heard that.
Yeah.
These are the things we did not miss.
I'm building a 90,000 square foot ballroom.
Okay.
On my house.
Here's the last one I'll show with the disrespect here. Is this Bossimo Val? These is a quintet, but I think they're from Italy. This was made in Italy, but this is a U.S. pressing on Verve.
But it looks more like a duo than a
Okay,
quintet.
regardless, but the original one of this, the Italian pressing, goes for a shitload of money.
That's
This is
lira.
This is not on. This goes for a little bit of money. So this was a good, solid, like 50s jazz record. It's like
Very
wow.
nice. That's a nice.
Mazzy, are you only talking Elmo?
The rest of the show.
Yeah.
We love Jim.
Ivan, yes. I
love Jim's
am hoping
painting.
to meet up with Brian in Japan.
I had a son. We didn't do a lot of Sesame Street, but he was like into Rugrats, and that was the time of Rugrats and Wild Thornberries. I would not let him watch that big purple dinosaur guy. He was banned for our house. What was the guy's name?
Barney.
Barney. Yes. No way. No Barney in our house.
Oh, I have another record I picked up. This is a very rare record right here. I bought this off the wall too. This Paul Motion record, Monk in Motion.
Wow,
It was only pressed once on vinyl.
Who did that artwork? Is that from a painting?
like-
What is
Looks
that?
like Pollock.
I don't know. It doesn't.
No,
I
it
don't know.
looks like pasted together, but it's.
This is a really good record.
You could look and see who did the artwork of it.
It
Joe.
might say there in the small print.
It says
Elmo.
Steve Byram.
So is this a jazz only stream? Just to be sure.
It's
Pretty much.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's not a jazz only stream, but when you say stupid shit, I will point it out just like that.
It's not. We
Do you have any
started out
sight
with
to show?
we started out with
Are
the
you
Turks
showing
and
your-
Led Zeppelin.
Hey,
Your-
I'm not political here, Chris, but you have to bow your allegiance to me.
Hey, Chris, it's been 20 minutes. Can you show that turquoise Led Zeppelin again, please?
I covered it up. It's covered. I have something else to show, though.
Okay.
Actually, no.
Oh,
Let
wait,
Jim show his thing.
I'm very anxious to show.
Jim's is backwards.
That's pretty cool. It is backwards, Jim. Why are you mirrored?
You're holding it.
Oops,
No, it's
sorry.
not. It's upside down.
Oh,
And backwards.
Oh, wow.
So wait,
well, now it's good.
what is in that box besides like a 70s?
Okay, this is the
Halloween?
third Halloween box that Zappa's put out over about the last 10 years or so. I have one of the other ones. It comes with a mask and a pitchfork. And
Wow.
it even has a, wait a minute. It has a, damn it. What's it called? Oh, a grimoire.
What
Anyone
is
know
that?
what a grimoire is?
No.
A book of, it's a leatherette, not leather, leatherette grimoire. It's a book of spells. But
Wow.
yeah, so I got this.
Hey,
I've been
is the
studying
spell
it.
in, hey, is there a spell in there to do two things? First,
Elmo likes
make
Z.
Mazzy disappear. Oh
Yes.
wait, let me see if I can say the spell. Omium Cappadubium. Wow, it worked.
So this is two concerts from 1978
Are they on
Um,
CD?
on CD, 4 hours of music. I've been streaming it. It is really good. This band was tight as a tiger. And the band was Danny Wally, Peter Wolf, Tommy Mars, Patrick O'Hearn, Arthur Barrow, Ed Mann, and Vinny Caliuta, and Frank Zappa. So I've been streaming it. It kicks ass. I don't know. Am I going to open this thing up? Probably not. But I'm glad I have it. Now I have to go get the third one so that I have the complete set. And I don't
That's
know.
pretty cool.
That's a cool
Yeah.
package.
4 hours of music. It's incredible. It's really good live, all live. Frank went nuts on Halloween, and he usually did it in New York.
Oh, really?
One year, he brought the Saturday Night Live brass section with him, and that became the Live in New York shows.
So they had big Halloween shows?
He did big Halloween shows
That's
every
cool.
year in New York, and it would be crazy, you know, lots of audience participation. He'd get people up on stage, making fools of themselves. But if you've ever been to a Zappa concert, you know,
Yeah.
it just goes crazy.
Mine was the only time I saw Zappa wasn't. It didn't seem like it was that wild. It was like with 74, 3 or 4. It was with Jean-Luc Ponty.
Okay, so then he was a little more serious about the music. That band, you know, kind of depends on the band how crazy.
Yeah.
things
It was
get.
great. It was a great band.
But I saw my first show was the Just Another Band from LA at the Poly Pavilion. That was insane. That was freaking crazy. Security almost dragged Howard Kalen off the stage. They thought he was a fan that had run up on stage. It was crazy. It was a lot of fun.
It was
probably
one
70.
Halloween that Springsteen came out on stage in a coffin.
I saw Alice a few times do that kind of stuff. Alice Cooper, you know, cut her head off with a guillotine, everything.
Rocky
Rob,
Erickson was big on Halloween. He was a big Halloween. Rocky Erickson and the 13th Floor Elevators.
Yeah. I'm not a
Don't they,
Halloween. I don't give a shit about Halloween.
Here, I think, am I wrong, Jim, where Danny Elfman had regularly performed The Nightmare Before Christmas here at the Hollywood Bowl?
Yeah, there was always that going on, and
There's a lot of Halloween. And then, obviously, if you come to LA, I have never, ever gone near there, but in West Hollywood, they have a big Halloween thing that people go to. Like, families go to it.
if you want to take your kids and go trick-or-treating, though, go to Burbank. There are people that work at the studios that have built complete, you know, Halloween mansion kind of things in their houses, and they're amazing what these people put into it.
Well, now, Jim.
Yeah.
If you had to label the place that gives out the full-size candy bars, where would you
Well, that's got to go to San Marino for that. When I lived in South Pass, we could walk across two blocks away was San Marino, and the house where they filmed Father of the Bride, was it, with Steve Martin, that one? And those guys would give out full-size frickin' candy bars.
Hey, by the way, I do a stream with Grant once a month now. I think we're on our 5th one, Grant, where we do
Rob
the no
said
skips.
doo-doo.
We each show 2 albums that we believe there are no skips. You listen to the whole album. There are no dud songs on the albums.
So
That
do
is- it
do
was
we have to
incredible.
flip a
I have
coin?
my 2 albums right here, people.
That is
Do we have
such a
to-
much better show than this.
Do we have to flip a coin between that and Concert Buddy tonight?
No, we do it like at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern.
And is it over in an hour?
Yeah, here's what's the funny thing. None of it is scripted. We don't know what each other's going to talk
Does
about.
anybody script live
Hey,
streams?
can I finish talking?
Wow.
Hey, Hoffman Forums, take down Mazzy, please. Hey, so none of us, we don't prepare anything. We come in and we're in such sync. We talk and talk and talk, and just magically, it's an hour. We end, like, our body chemistry lets us just control it up within an hour.
I don't want to hear about body chemistry or anything like that. I will say it is a much better show than this.
Yes, it is. And
This is no skip.
Grant's a cool, chill guy. There we go. Thank you for showing that again.
That's no skip.
Hey, apparently Concert Buddy wants you to go on his stream tonight to show that record.
in fact,
Yeah, I wonder why.
that's how you get into his stream. As a
That's the ticket, the golden ticket.
That's the golden ticket, yeah.
So,
Mr.
I found a Vince Guaraldi Charlie Brown record that has not been reissued yet.
Does it have a turquoise cover?
Hold on.
You're in love, Charlie Brown.
Wow.
Well, wait. Hold on one second.
Is that really a record?
Is it a storybook record or?
Yeah.
Is it
Yes, but the music is done by Vince Guaraldi.
yeah, but it's probably on something else. It's a storybook record. Get your shit
Yeah.
straight, Harry, before you come up here.
It's still Vince Guaraldi doing Charlie Brown music.
I think
Where's
they're going to
his
have
name?
to start reissuing those.
His name's not on the cover.
What'd you say?
Is Vince Guaraldi on the cover?
No, but he's on the label. It says right on the label.
Oh, wait. I have to get my magnifying glass out.
Hey, Rick's, I think,
Music by Vince Guaraldi.
Rick's, the point of that turquoise is not that it sounds better because it was
It's
a different mix.
historical.
It's that
Thank
it's
you,
so
Harry.
rare. It's so rare. But he remixed it, so I'm sure the next pressing sounds better than that. But it's
Yeah.
rare because it's that turquoise cover is probably the rarest Zeppelin record, maybe.
I think so.
And if,
Yeah.
and if
Ro-
you want your Al Di Meola turntable, it's coming out.
What are you
Who's
talking
putting-
about?
Well, I saw that. I saw it at Definitive
Now,
Audio.
wait. What is that?
It's Clear Audio is doing a Al Di Meola turntable,
A branded one.
Shaped-
Now,
shaped like a Les Paul.
where'd Jim go? Is that Clear Audio turntables known to be good?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They are. I saw that they had it at Definitive when I was here doing the jazz drummer.
Clear
was-
Audio makes my Marantz turntable.
Yeah, we saw that at the Definitive in Bellevue. They had one on display.
Rob, I gotta go in a few. Can I show a couple records and then I have to get ready to go to work?
All right, just make sure
If
you
don't mind.
add the money to my account.
And Rick's, I love that album, and the turquoise is more historical. It's unusual because it's got the turquoise font. It's definitely not the best, most audiophile version of it, but that's less important to me. We're talking percentage differences, especially when I have something like this. I got this from Dylan at Noble Records, and it is probably the worst condition cover. 1974, it's Zamrock. It is trashed to hell. I'm not even going to take
Looks like
it out.
the Dead Sea Scrolls.
It's so bad. I want to, slab it. I want to get it slabbed.
Cool. It's cool.
How's the record sound though?
Awful. There's so much background noise. It skips in like 40 places, but it's an original first pressing, and it's just crappy, and it's fun just to have for
Now,
that.
how
It's crazy.
Even in that condition, how much is that record worth?
Oh, my wife's watching. I don't talk prices at this point in our
Well,
relationship.
I'm more surprised that your wife is watching.
She might watch.
Just finally, This is the first Mazzy Star album, which I have a UK promo of it, a white label promo, and I've never had the US first. Mazzy Star I love them. I met them I met them the day that Kurt Cobain died in 94, which is April. He died, but they didn't find out for like a week later. The day he supposedly died, Mazzy Star was at Rock Candy in Seattle before they were going to play across town, and a friend of mine knew the band. So ever since then, I've been loving these guys.
So did they have something to do with his death?
No, they did not. I went to Deadly Wax. It's in Granada Hills, and I have pretty much most Metallica. This is a French cover. It's unusual. The color is unusual.
Is that
color.
turquoise?
You don't really see it. No, I don't think so. It's going that direction though. And this is a good album on a French label, and going with the same color. This is a hard to find psych record from Ohio called Faces of Jade. They're called Jade. They kind of sound like the Beatles, but they came out in '72, and they've got like a song that plays all backwards except the vocals are normal. And there's a few songs. What was the name of that song? Blue. There's a song that people compare to a Beatles song a lot, and it's actually really good, but they say they're a blatant ripoff of the Beatles. And I got this just because it was cheap, and it's got the hype sticker. And my mom had this album. This is like the first Nielsen album I've ever had.
Okay. Does it have the poster in it?
It does have the poster in it and stuff. So it matches the hype sticker. And the last one is a Northwest grail of mine. This is called Grand Theft. They're from Mercer Island. This album came out in 1972. If you know the psychedelic band from Seattle called Bluebird, they were a band from 67, 68, 69 in Seattle. Well, they morphed into a heavy metal hard rock band, and they've got a song called Closer to Herpes. Herpes was like a hamburger restaurant. And Lance...
Wait, herpes? Herpes?
Herpes.
Okay,
Herpes. Closer to herpes. Not herpes. Closer to herpes. And Lance put it on volume 3.
Is it a
It's herpes.
mispronunciation or a different word?
It's eating me alive. Yeah, Rips. And it's so good. This is an Italian reissue. The original looks like it's a white label promo, 12-inch. It's quadraphonic from '72. It's like $700. Wow. Can't find it anywhere. And I want to go to the Northwest and start looking in the DJ bins, because that's where people pick them up for $1, but it's actually a $700 album.
They couldn't afford to live in Mercer Island anymore.
No, they probably could not.
Wait. What's the place?
Do you have anything by the Heats?
Herpes. I have all the Heats. So I've got signed Heats. Herpes. Herfys.
Oh, Herpes.
And the Heats.
One of the guys that was in the Heats was at our open mic the other night.
The drummer, Ken Deans of the Heats. Ken Deans, he lives here in Pasadena. He was the co-manager of Alice in Chains, and right when Temple of Doom, how's it work? He knew Chris Cornell, and when Andy Wood died, he was a manager of Mother Love Bone, co-manager of the company, and he was right there when Andy Wood died of Mother Love Bone, and he's a really nice guy, and they just played in Seattle a few different shows.
You know what? I was wrong. I'm not the Heats. I'm thinking of the Stripes. STRYPES.
I don't think I know that name.
Put a couple albums out.
So that's all I got.
Herpes, not herpes.
You know that one?
Herpes is a restaurant. Wish you were here. Yes.
No, this is a dub mix. It's an unauthorized dub mix of it, but it's the original music.
Right.
Yeah. Pick this up at Easy Street.
I don't have that. Thank you, fellas.
Nice seeing
you. Thanks for yelling at me twice.
Come back on
Tuesday
work and bring that turquoise album cover so we can see it.
The record over.
Are you going to Herpes?
I'm going to Herpes. I'll be at Record Safari at 10 o'clock.
It's a blistering experience.
I thought you were going to work.
I go to work, and then Record Safari is right by the work.
Okay.
Peace out.
Wow.
All right,
I
let's
got to go to
Amazing.
Chris's studio, and he showed me all his rare posters. He's got an amazing collection.
I'm so tired of that guy, though. Oh, sorry. Not Chris.
You're not playing your cards right to go to herpes, Jim.
Herpes had a big giant cow out, like a plaster cow. I
So
think
it's like
on
a
the roof.
Hereford cow. Is that
Yeah.
what it's called?
Yeah, yeah.
There's a chain. I think I remember seeing it around Kansas City called Hereford, like a steakhouse chain or something like that. I think I've been to that place. That's the only place I know of herpes.
Well, what are we going to do now?
Talk
I
about
don't
Chris.
know.
Chris
Right,
needs to get some records.
We used up all our gold.
Yeah. All our good. Should I show that Zappa thing again?
No,
No
not
way.
at all.
I got new speakers.
Ooh.
They
So we
came
can-
already?
Yeah.
Are they new or used?
Brand freaking new. I'm breaking them in still. They
What are
sent-
they?
They're Harbeth P3 ESRs, just like Rob has. And
Yeah. He sold me these speakers to get a brand new version.
Why is
of
that? Why is that? I don't understand that logic.
why would I do that?
I'm curious.
Two reasons. One was, don't listen to this part, Rob. The speakers that I sold to Rob just sounded loose and flabby to me. Like they were
Defective.
kind of old. Not defective, but they were
He
not
sent
brand.
me defective speakers.
The brand new ones I bought are so new.
Wait, hey Jim, I just have one complaint. When I play this mono record, the same sound comes out of both speakers.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Jim, the pair that you sold to Rob, did you buy those new or did you buy those used?
Used.
So you don't know where they've been.
I do know where they've been. I know because I bought them from.
He bought them. Jim bought them because of the lore connected to the speakers.
I bought those speakers because of the lore. The guy that owned them was a friend of mine. And then I decided I'd give them to another friend, you know, they go to another friend. And I immediately got seller's remorse. Those are kind of like some of the best sounding speakers in my room.
Can we see them physically? Can you move your camera or your
Yeah,
or
here.
something?
Can you
Fire
bring the
up-
speaker
fire
over
up
to
there,
the camera?
Show.
I can.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Oh,
Oh, they're muy pequeño.
Yeah.
They're bookshelves or whatever.
Don't call them bookshelves. They're stand.
Oh,
Man.
hold on. When
Those are
Jim
good-looking
holds, hold on.
speakers,
I
though.
want to point something out. When Jim holds them, they look like regular full-size speakers.
Yeah.
I was waiting
Oh,
for
they're-
that. That was a setup. So,
Badass mofos.
nice. Very nice.
XD2s. And so I got my P3 ESRs back. And
You know what? Now I'm going to be listening to flabby speakers.
Now, do you have Harbeth stands or like faux Harbeth stands?
I don't have the Harbeth doesn't make stands.
Oh,
They
don't.
recommend these German stands that cost almost as much as the speakers. They're made out of wood that is grown on the side of a hill that monks tend or something. But I have I think a $200 pair of speakers that I put a bunch of sand in it, you know, the dry sand, not the wet sand. And they're dense as hell and they sound great.
Yeah.
So
I have a set of good stands downstairs.
no, I did not get the Tron Traeger stands for $1,800. No,
Can we ask? I mean, we could look it up, but how much do those speakers retail for?
3,500.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I have the flabby version of those speakers.
Yeah, I mean these. You know, you want to get to a little flab. These are a little too tight. They're brand new. They sounded really weird for the first few hours, you know, but now they're dialing in. I'm happy as a clam.
Chris has a good question.
Are there any videos of speaker stand shootouts? You know what? Don't laugh.
I bet you
just
they're
did.
maybe not shootouts, but I bet you they're comparisons.
There are videos about room set up.
Hold on. They're all being polite, Chris. This is one of the stupider questions ever asked.
Actually, it's not. And what kind of sand do you put in the stands?
You have to you don't put, it's got to be the dry. There's a
Playground
from the desert island of
sand.
I thought it's
Silica.
children's playground
No,
sand.
it's called silica sand. You only
Glass. All sand is glass.
No, but this is called silica. It's dry. It doesn't. Otherwise, if you use regular sand, it'll be a little wet and it'll rust from the inside out. You don't want that to happen. So you use silica sand.
But it won't happen in your lifetime.
The
I
rotting.
just want to point out some people
Yeah, the
say
rusting
that
and rotting.
some people say there are no stupid questions. I believe most questions are stupid.
Well,
And some people say
I
there are
don't
no
think
bad.
these speakers are rip off because the companies need to make money and recreate things.
No,
I
but
mean,
isn't it? I'm being serious. Isn't the adage is speaker? It's all marketing.
Well,
Well,
look, here's
there's
the
a lot
thing
of
about speakers. This is a great design, okay? It's been around since the 70s. But if you want to be reviewed, you have to come up with the XD2.
That's the classic.
Is it the XD1? Oh, I reviewed that last year. Goodbye.
Jim, isn't that like in the line of the classic British studio monitors?
If you want to get in there, you've got to have a new product.
Well, that's
So I have a friend who makes speakers. I mean, up in Northern California, his name is Fritz. Look up Fritz speakers.
Oh, is that also the Fritz who's wanted for murder?
Murder. No. And these speakers are fantastic. The guy puts Revelator woofers in them, which is the same as Wilson Audio. And he sells them cheap, too cheap. That's why he's not making any money. But he can't get reviewed because he refuses to come up with a phony upgrade.
What's too cheap? What's too cheap?
$3,500, same as these. They're bigger, and I would say if I had a bigger room, I would definitely have those. The Fritz speakers are incredible.
okay.
Look it up.
This brings up something that Jim will remember, and Harry too. I remember the days going down to the lumber supply store in the 70s and buying the cinder blocks and boards. I get boards cut whatever length, and that's our record storage. Way before IKEA was even around, or at least in America.
And the cinder blocks were your speakers.
Cinder blocks and boards, and you'd make them whatever length. You'd stack them to a, I think
when I was a kid,
mine were maybe three high for my collection.
I moved around a lot when I was a kid. I left home, and so you could just break that shit down, throw it in the van, and go to the next house.
Yeah, or you could just buy them again. They're cheap. I mean, cinder blocks were a couple bucks, whatever, a few bucks.
Yeah. We reviewed a pair of time ago. Excellent speakers, Fritz. They really are good speakers.
Where have you heard them?
Honestly, I used to own them. The very first audio show that I went into in my life, I walked into a room that blew me away, and it was Fritz speakers, Zesto audio, and Y-wires.
Yeah.
And it was just, whoa. They never hooked up together. Fritz stopped doing the shows because he refused to make a stupid change just to get a review. You know what I mean?
Well,
or we're going to upgrade one capacitor. Well, why?
Except for my Oppo, my transport DVD Blu-ray, right now, this first time in a long time that all my three main components, my table, my speakers, and my amp, were either used or demos, which is kind of nice. So I bought the Hagel I bought as a demo, the Riga P8 I bought as a demo, and the speakers
my friend, I have a friend who's a dealer who has the XDs, not the XD2, but he's got some XDs that he needs to sell.
Does he deal in excellent speed?
I bought a pair of shoes from him. I don't know what they're laced with, but I've been tripping all day. Sorry. Anyway,
I'll tell you, ever since I picked up these MoFis, I've been doing critical listening with a lot of my records.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I don't know if it's them or the records or what, but these things sound amazing.
I have to say, I heard the ones that are
the
four
eights
standards,
or the
eights.
888 or yeah.
And it was the best sound from a stereo I ever heard in my entire life. It was fucking insane. There was
but they're like $6,000, I think.
No, they're only like, I think they're $5, brand.
Yeah, well,
but they're the best sounding speakers I ever heard.
Then why don't you own them?
Because
they're $5,000.
my room, I have a tiny, tiny room. That's way too much speaker for my room. My room's only like
the room looks big though when you're in it.
It does. If it was a prison cell, I'd be fine.
Wait, the
Like,
only
it's
way
short
to access,
steps.
to be honest, the only
Rob,
way to
it's 3 steps back and forth. Me, it's
the
10.
only way to access Jim's room is you have to go through a little door in a tree. It's really hard to get in there.
There is that. Matt said, speaker upgrade. You listen to your records again, it's like you have a new collection. I tell you, these spenders, which I haven't even written or talked about again, I'm going to keep them. I still haven't made the deal.
Of course you are.
By the way, out of the new releases, I've listened to this one. On my setup, it sounds flabby. It's because of the speakers.
Does the record go bull when you put it on?
Here's the problem with Jim. Jim is an audio gear first person. He doesn't really care so much about the records unless they're one of 3 bands.
Right.
So he's always switching it around. So he's
my problem is I have extremely common, narrow taste. I don't know shit.
No, I don't think being the Zappa fan makes you a narrow taste. I just feel like you're chasing.
I don't know anything about psych.
You're chasing something that you'll never ever achieve. That's what I feel like. Audio Sambosa's.
That's a good question about a good way to present this thing about taste and about genres. And you said you have a narrow taste or whatever, but because obviously people were surprised yesterday. I did that review on the Dr. Dre album, but I bought that CD when it came out. Okay. And the thing is, I said at the beginning of that, I'm not a one-step fan, nothing in a box, but the record sounds fucking good. Is it worth $125? Not to me, but to people who are into that, it's an excellent pressing, an excellent record. And I even stressed that they should do a consumer version, a civilian version.
You can get the regular version.
Okay,
of that.
I don't know. I haven't heard it. Anyway, but this one comment I put in my Instagram, some of you saw it, and this guy writes, "Sorry, but I can't take a review of hip hop classic from someone who doesn't like hip hop and no connection whatsoever with the culture. It would like me reviewing an Elvis record." Well, first of all, I have other hip hop records. My hip hop taste is more into the crossover, jazzy, neo soul stuff, not the real hard gangster stuff.
Well,
but I responded here. Look, I'm not a punk rocker or jazz or country cowboy, but I can talk about the music I've listened to for 10, 20, 30, 50 years. In this case, I've listened to this record for 33 years. I can review a film like Seven or 2001 without being a serial killer or an astronaut. You don't have to live the culture to appreciate or talk about it.
Well,
and that's
you don't
the
have
reality
to,
of it.
Okay, here would be my response to that person. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't a lot of the music on that album sampled?
Some of it is, yeah.
Sampled from old music?
Yeah, I mean, some of it is. Not the whole thing.
And here's the dog food nonsense of that response to you. Correct me if I'm wrong, too. The success of hip-hop as a mainstream musical genre is from white suburban kids buying it.
Well, that album crossed over into the white.
That was a big crossover. That's the album, correct me if I'm wrong, too. Isn't that the album that turned Snoop Dogg into a star?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's to me, Snoop is the best part of it.
He's been around for 10 years before that.
But he didn't put an album out till a year after that.
That's the one that made him a mainstream musical act.
In the 80s, I worked with an old lady. She wasn't an old lady, but someone who was older, and she just used to walk around all going, "Snoop, I love Snoop." This old Jewish lady. We're like, what the fuck?
He's got a smooth, like stony thing to his music, and his Doggy Style came out like a year after this album. So but to me, he makes the album for me, for my taste. And I always like that part of it more than Dre. I think Dre is I can't criticize, a great producer, great arranger. That's his thing more than his vocals and thing. I like the other parts better.
Look, I'm too old to listen to everything. And hip-hop.
We're talking about someone criticized me, like basically being someone who's not totally immersed in hip hop to be able to review a hip hop record. But it's kind of like, if you like the music, you don't have to grow up in the culture. Like, as I said, I didn't grow up in the jazz culture or country culture, but I can review the music I like.
Chauncey hit it right on the head. It's because you're white. You shouldn't be able to. This person saying you're white, you shouldn't be able to do that.
So
for
the last
15, no, that's not a, yeah.
For the last 15 years, my friend who owns a records Freakbeat told me like a third of his sales come out of two bins, the hip hop bins. All these white kids grab a few records, but they always grab a hip hop record on the way out.
Yeah. Someone said also, a 50-year-old man can't like that stuff. Well, I'm not 50, obviously, but in that case, when that album came out, that 50-year-old man was in his 20s. So, of course, that was some of the music he may have been listening to in his 20s.
It took me forever to get into that stuff.
It's a very fine line with the guy who left this comment. On one hand, the guy's stupid and said a stupid thing to Mazzy. On the other hand, anything to bash Mazzy, I'm behind.
I don't understand the part he said, well, it's like me trying to review Elvis. Why can't he review Elvis? I mean,
Mazzy, I think about responding to people in a long, logical response. Well, you really just said, why can't you review Elvis? That would have said everything about it.
Yeah.
Unless they're attacking
the building.
In effect, Elvis, took music from black artists.
Like here, let me demonstrate.
I don't know if this commenter was black or white.
Let me demonstrate how I deal with people who attack me with comments. Okay, I'm going to move myself up here. I'm going to make myself big. Hold on, I'm going to demonstrate right now how I deal with negative comments. All right, Harry. Listen, you putz. This comment is stupid, and don't ever leave it here again. Thank you.
Okay,
I listened to that, Marcus. I listened to that CD a lot in the car when it came out in '92. So I was 38 years old, and that was
if anyone knows 38, you're more open to new music than.
Well, I've been always open to new music.
Age.
So no matter what age, I don't like everything. I don't like all hip hop. But I don't like
what's funny about you, Mazzy? I've said this before. Is just this desire to defend yourself.
Yes, you're right.
It's silly. My response to that guy would be, "You. Why can't you review Elvis?"
Here's a comment for you.
Well, you could do that. You could go comment right there. For me, right now.
One Elvis song sounds pretty much the same as another Elvis song. There you go. Attack.
Wow.
Mazzy, your musical knowledge is deep. But in all seriousness, is there any type of music that you don't like?
You talking to me?
You seem to like everything.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Talking to me? I'm not a metal fan. Well, I'm not 80s hair metal. I'm not a fan of that stuff, or doom metal. I'm not a fan. I like, the extent of my metal stuff would be Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple, those classic things. So I'm not a fan of that. I don't like all rap music. I don't like all rock music. I don't like Foreigner.
You don't like Supertramp.
Mazzy,
I don't get that.
All this explaining you're doing, Mazzy.
It's logical.
Listen, Mazzy, all this explaining you're doing is like me listening to Elvis.
Yeah. Did you see the Elvis documentary thing? That was so good.
Which Elvis?
I think it was the one with the actor. They talked about his life growing up. He grew up going to black churches. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
it's because you saw the movie.
Right.
Hey, if anyone has TikTok, there's this accounts that are using this high-end AI, and they have been doing crazy, funny stuff with Mr. Rogers. They started doing Elvis stuff, and it's hysterical.
Hey, Bill K., I do like Mongolian throat singers. George Harrison or Danny Harrison put that album out. I do like that.
That's like me. Now that's where I
it's
would.
really cool.
Do you like it when they ululate?
I don't even know what that is.
Ululate.
Is that when they're about to have a baby?
That's when you go. You know the.
Wasn't there a
Well, Yoko does that a little bit.
Yeah, Yoko ululate.
documentary?
I think Yoko liked it when John. did it.
Scotty, there was that one comment and a few people responding. There were a couple other comments, but everything was innocuous. With people were having fun with me, and that's fine because
Nothing.
like someone said, I didn't see Mazzy talking about Dr. Dre. That wasn't on my bingo card, which is right. Right.
I'm going to give you 3 ways how to handle Mazzy's videos and leave comments.
Here we go.
The first one is when Mazzy goes, I went to this show, always respond, you were never there. Oh, that's a good way to get Mazzy.
That goes back, if anyone is new here, early on in my YouTube career in the first couple of years, I did something on the Last Waltz, and I got this one, he kept badgering me, this one troll, saying, you didn't go to the Last Waltz. I have friends that went there and you weren't there. Like, really? You knew all the 5,500 people there at the Last Waltz? I fucking lived there.
I think the attacks against Mazzy should be personal. They should be his appearance.
I agree.
The sound of his voice.
Another way to get Mazzy is I didn't come here to listen to you talk about politics. Always leave that comment on one of his videos.
Well, I got a great comment on that.
I'm waiting for Dr. Dre concept to come up on the Concert Buddy stream tonight.
That we can add to the list. Listen, stay in your lane, Mazzy. Don't talk about hip hop.
You know, I mean, to be honest with you, this hip hop or the stuff I like or trip hop is the stuff that's more chill. I mean, whether it's Lauryn Hill or the Fugees or
hey, listen, Scotty. I know there's a lot of videos on Mazzy's channel, but his video he did about the East Coast West Coast rap wars is awesome.
So this last issue that we did, this George Clinton piece that was written by Jim Callan, who was the engineer over at United Audio and worked on a bunch of those Parliament Funkadelic records. So Jim wrote the piece, and it's not like deep into the history, but it's Jim's experience recording, you know, and hanging out with George Clinton and the band. So I don't get a lot of postcards, but hey folks, this just came in. If you want to see that, language is not transparent. Hey folks, I am not going to beat you over the head with this, but your recent piece on the great George Clinton was a piece of something else. What he had to say gave me nothing to learn. Next time he should try to educate. Please, sign me. What kind of I don't know. It wasn't deep enough.
Wait, that was a negative postcard?
That was someone mailed me this postcard saying, you know, I didn't learn anything. Next time, try to educate, please.
You know, since you brought up George Clinton and we're in our second hour of this live stream, I just want to show again, I picked up this promo of this great album produced by George Clinton. And
wait. Hold on, Mazzy. You do this parade where you show the same records on everyone's stream. You've just gone into the realm of showing it twice.
I just said we're in a second hour. Second hour, new people here. It's kind of like, have you ever watched the morning shows where they have the news?
They repeat it.
They tell you the same news in the second hour.
So anyone who's been watching the first hour,
I could talk about the East.
It's 5 after the hour. We have to go to Jim with the traffic report. Go, Jim.
Hi. So on the 710 right now, and then you got to go to the 91, weather. The 10 East at Archibald. You know, if you're at on the 210 at Archibald Avenue. Now, wait a minute. I knew a guy whose name was Archibald de Solbroek. And the way so it's ARCH, there's your arch. I, there's your I. There's your arch I.
All right. I regret going to Jim with the traffic.
There's your bald.
Harry.
There's your eyebald. There's your arch I bald.
Let's go to Harry with the weather.
I don't know that the speaker's Corner record is better because this is the original first tape thing. So I wouldn't.
I will say this
but
generally.
Speaker's Corner are very good pressings
Yeah,
usually.
generally the Speaker's Corner.
I'm a fan of Speak, but I would be surprised if it's. This is fucking kick ass. This is the trombone player from Parliament Funkadelic.
Is most of Funkadelic on that album?
Yes, most of it. Yeah, I mean you got, and then you got. Let's see, Bernie Worrell.
Now, Concert Buddy, this is
Parker, Fred Wesley, Randy Crawford. You got Bootsy.
Who engineered it? Who engineered it? Where was it at United?
Yeah, Horny Horns. Well, United Recording Studios, Hollywood Sound Studio. Engineers Jim Callan and Jim Vitti.
Jim Callan, right there, baby.
No,
JDC's record shop. He's the guy that wrote this piece.
There we go. See, so this needs maybe. I don't. If they still have the rights, this would be a good Rhino hi-fi. I'm not a hi-fi. Rhino Reserve. I think Reserve would be great.
High fidelity? No. Oh, okay, you said hi-fi.
Yeah,
I mean, if they put out the Guitar Player's solo album, I'm sure they have the rights to that.
Yeah, but my
Eddie Hazel,
my collection of hip hop is more the crossover jazzy, the roots.
Yeah, stay in your lane, Mazzy.
Yeah, or trip hop like Jazzmatazz or Tricky or in that area. I'm not, so it's a different. I got a Snoop. But so I'm not an all-in rap guy. I got Eminem.
Do you have
obviously Paul's.
Do you have the Elmo hip hop album?
I do not.
Mazzy no have a Elmo hip hop.
Oh God.
I don't have Two Live Crew. I got Run DMC.
Hey, Matt. Listen, guys. Mazzy has a lot of videos on his channel, but his review of the Two Live Crew, Me So Horny, that's one of his classic videos.
I haven't heard the new Tame Impala. It's funny. I liked his first couple albums. Then it got more electronic, and I kind of fell off my interest. I haven't heard the new one.
So I'm putting up a new video this morning.
I do have Diggable Planets too. I have Diggable Planets, and I have that. When it crossed over with the Blue Note stuff and the samplist, that stuff I like. So, yeah, typical white boy jazz and that stuff. Yeah.
So I recorded this show.
R&B section, buddy.
This is the Monkees at the Puyallup Valley. I called it Puyallup Valley Monday, but it was at the Puyallup Fair.
That was an iconic show.
That's a good segue.
And I just put this up. It's going to go up later this morning on YouTube.
From your recording?
The complete concert. It came out really nice. Good recording.
I mean, it doesn't sound like...
No. So this was 1997. So if you're a Monkees fan, check out my channel here a little bit later.
Nice. So you can get away with
hold on.
No problem.
And I want you to ignore during that show, it isn't Harry talking during the show going, man, I shouldn't have taken that brown acid. He doesn't say that on there.
I'm glad I took the brown acid. It's killer shit.
Hey, you should go to Mazzy's channel and see his review of Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo. It's good.
Yeah, there's the Normans with Attitude promo, NWA.
You know what, Mazzy? I will give you $5, brand new crisp $5 bill, if you make a video response to that comment by doing a video of that. Two live Jews. Mazzy up there with some other Jews.
Are you going to join me? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, there was. Remember that? Remember the rabbi, the hip hop rabbi artist. What was it called?
Yasamuto, or what's his name?
Yeah, the two Jews. So that's been done.
Well,
I have Pimp a Butterfly, Marcus.
That's good. That's really good.
So I have some. I mean, I have a handful. I'm not a deep in, it's kind of like the other genres that I'm not deep into. I don't have a lot. Noise, I have like probably 25 kind of what would be considered noise, maybe more than that actually. If you count Sonic Youth, which I don't really, but the wild noise stuff. So,
Can I tell my 2 Jews joke?
No.
Wow. Okay, please. Come on.
Okay.
Listen, Harry, I don't need you to be gone for 8 months and then come back here and destroy my stream.
With anti-Semitic.
Okay, so 2 Jews are walking by the church, and the sign in front of the church says, "Convert today, get $500." And the rabbis, and the one rabbi says, "I'm going to go in." And he goes in, and an hour later he comes out, and the other rabbi says, "How was it?" He goes, "It's amazing." He says, "I couldn't believe it." He says, "I converted." And the other rabbi says, "Did you get the money?"
That's not the joke, dude.
What did I do wrong?
Two rabbis. One of them says, "I'm going to go in." The other one says, "You can't do that." He goes, "I'm going to show them. I'll take their freaking money." So he goes in, he comes out an hour later, and he says, "So how was it?" He goes, "Well, they put a little water on my head. I ate a biscuit." "Well, what about the money?" He says, "Is that all you people think about?"
That was better. That was better.
That's the punchline. "Is that all you people think about?"
Man, how could one guy mess a joke up so badly?
He didn't do it so bad that I
It
couldn't.
was an old joke, and I heard it a
is
lot. Like
You know how they
years.
invented copper wire?
How?
2 Jews fighting over a penny.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, that's one. The one thing about
All right.
Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine from Interscope,
Oh, I thought you were going to say
they made $1 billion
Off the beat.
creating a hip, over-bloated sounding bass heavy headphone and sold it to Apple. Beats headphones are heavy on the bass. That's why people like them so much. They're not great dynamic headphones, but they're fun. They're colorful. They sound great in terms of, it's like their loudness button headphones. And they sold it to Apple for $1 billion, whatever they did. So Jimmy Iovine and Dre made a shitload payoff on that.
You know how 50 Cent made his money?
Was 50 Cent part of that too?
No, but 50 Cent made his money by selling, I think it was vitamin water.
Really?
To
I didn't know that.
some big company.
Yeah, $1 billion for crappy headphones. I agree, Dan.
Well,
I have a basket. It's funny. When I first moved here and I was going every week back to the Bay Area, back to San Francisco, they were flying me down every Tuesday, Wednesday. And it was when Virgin America was an airline before they were acquired by Alaska. And they would put me in, like, I would be in
more in advance,
not first class, but that first row. And I'd get these free colored headphones. They'd give you free headphones, or $2 you buy them in those days. And I have a basket and sealed these Virgin America headphones in a basket that I would put out at Halloween and give to the kids instead of candy. Is that being a cheap ass? I thought it was kind of cool.
Did you get toilet paper TP'd a lot?
Did you get a rock through your fucking window?
Nope. People like that.
My neighborhood, we would have fucked you up.
People like that. What, better than candy? A little pair of headphones?
First of all, we would have taken all the headphones.
If you sleep in the guest room, you can get a free pair of headphones here. They're probably out of print now. It's been a decade almost since Alaska bought Virgin America. I
had those headphones. They were pretty shitty.
Yeah, they're not, but they're, if you don't have a pair of headphones and you get them on the plane, you could put $2 in and take a pair. It was kind of the honor system back then with Virgin.
I'd like to take the $2 and leave a pair.
You could do that.
Leave a pair of nasty headphones. Okay.
Don't go to Mazzy's house. He won't give you candy. He'll give you pennies or a crappy headphone.
So someone mentioned, was it Dan B? I forgot who mentioned. I'm sorry now. Tomorrow, that next and one of the best Neil Young boxes comes out because it has Sleep with Angels. It has.
I thought I ordered that.
Tomorrow's the release date, and Sleep with it. Well, if you order it from the Neil Young site, it'll probably come in 2 weeks, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But tomorrow's release date. I don't know. Whenever
I
you
did
get
order
it
from the Neil Young site.
So it's got the Pearl Jam Mirrorball album. What else does it have?
I like that record.
It has the unplugged. But
to me, the great record in that set is Sleep with Angels. I have a German pressing of that, and I love it. But I'm looking forward. Yeah. Well, box set. It's the season for box sets. Also, tomorrow comes out the Bruce Springsteen, I believe. Next week is the Dylan. A week from tomorrow is the Dylan. That
I've
early.
got all the Springsteen already. We got advanced. Well, not advanced. We have ways.
Yeah, I've heard it too. I was sent a file.
Oh, it has Harvest Moon on it too.
Yeah, Harvest Moon, but that's been out at least.
I have
Yeah.
that record, but that's the only
Great
one I have
record,
in
though.
box.
That's the one that's been on and off in print
Right.
out of all of them. Yeah.
I pre-ordered the Wish You Were Here 3 LP set. I'm not going to get the deluxe box.
Okay.
All right. And I'm sure Frank will have another something before Christmas.
I got it. I'll do a little contracting up thing since we showed us speakers. I can show this is my deck.
Uh-oh.
Man, I swear to God, if I smoked weed on that deck, I would have hurt myself.
Yeah. So
are they doing it ground up, all new?
no, the structure is perfect. I mean, they're going to do a couple little adjustments, but the structure is great. No rot, no nothing. All the pressure treated stuff. It's sunk in with the slab. But I'm using not Trex, but engineered wood, and so I don't have to refinish it every fucking 3 years because with all the moisture up here, and aluminum rails this time, not wood. So kind of like what you have, but different color or whatever. I don't know. So
Is it raining up there? You guys are going to get.
it's not raining today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. It's been nice.
We're supposed to get like 3 inches of rain this weekend.
Yeah.
So
We're not going to see any rain this winter down here. It's all going to go up north. It's going to miss us.
San Francisco had a lot, I think.
We're going to
week.
dry out and fucking burn again.
It's a decent sized deck. It's not massive, but it's perfect. It's right off the big room here in the kitchen and the.
My only experience with that deck is that's where Mazzy sends all the drug addicts to.
Well, everyone goes out there to
I
smoke
spent
pot.
the whole time out on the deck telling
You and Coffee Julie, and then and Coffee Dave.
I got nervous and I told the getting busted for bookmaking story. That took up about 10 minutes.
Yes, it is. Yeah, but I got all the deck furniture is in my living room here.
I like these song titles.
Can't read them. Transylvania.
Is that Bobby Boris?
Yes.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. A whole album. I mean, you see the single all the time, but I rarely see the album.
When did that album come out?
It says 1973 on the back.
Well, that's way past when that song was.
The single came out in the 60s.
On Parrot.
Yeah, the original was on Garpax or something like that. I think I've got the single right here.
So you guys want to talk about Seattle not making it into the National League pennant?
People now are all upset.
There's
What's my
one.
take on Giants' new manager coming from with
There's
no
another.
People need a break. He could be good. Obviously, if they have, some of these teams have had success with experienced people, some not. So
I went to all the playoff games. I went to Emerald Queen Casino because they got a massive screen.
How far away is that for you?
10 minutes. But my son has always been a hardcore Mariners fan ever since he was a kid.
Right.
And he said this year they're going to do it this year. So I went to all the games with him. And when you go into the event center, it says there's a sign that says, if you enter here, you agree to audio, video, and pictures and stuff that they'll be taking. And yesterday, my granddaughter sent me this picture. Apparently, they took a picture and put it up on their website, and I had no idea. But this is my son and I. This was after when they lost, when that last game.
Oh, sweetie.
Because he was like, oh, I thought they're going to do it this year.
Yeah. Well, all we care now about, Harry, is we want Toronto to fuck over the cocksucking Dodgers.
I agree with you.
You know,
there.
being the Giants, man.
You
fuck
really hope that?
the Dodgers.
The more you hope that, the more your dreams will be.
And I wanted it'll piss off someone you know who.
Bang!
The Canadian team will win the series.
Yeah.
Even though they're all Americans, I think, on the team.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Cling to that, Mazzy. Cling.
Dude, the NBA started last night. And to start the night, the FBI arrested the head coach, Chauncey Billups.
No kidding.
They arrested a player because of this gambling. There's a gambling, whatever you call it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Gambling's
a
gonna
big
get
story
worse and
there.
worse with all
I just
this
got
online
that.
shit.
Yeah, Dodgers. Fuck the Dodgers.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're probably going to implicate.
Okay,
In
hold on.
Japan, they
We got
freaking
Tokyo
love
Brian.
the Dodgers.
We got Tokyo Brian here. So aside of this gambling scandal, what is this Tokyo Brian? What is this scandal with you?
Oh no, let's not bring it up, please. Do not bring it up. Okay.
I don't know what's going on there.
No,
but I keep
well,
hearing
then
it.
you can contact him privately because I would prefer not be brought up here.
Okay.
Yeah, really.
Mazzy, don't
Let's just cling to your Blue Jays, Mazzy. Put all your hope into it.
Toronto's got a deep lineup, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
but the problem is like Seattle should have won that series.
they should have.
Everybody
when you go on the road and win the first two games,
the Dodgers have just slapped everybody.
Well, the Dodgers can just write a check and win another game each.
Well,
that's why I don't like it. Them and the Yankees.
Okay, here's the difference. The Yankees have paid insane payrolls historically. They haven't won anything.
Yeah.
The Dodgers have a barely capable manager and they keep winning. So it's, they're just putting together the best team.
What's happening is the Dodgers had they're peaking right now. Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Maybe they peaked already and they're not going to, it'll
be a good series, I think. So
I think so too. It'll be hopefully 2 games in Toronto, and then they'll come back.
After the record show on Sunday, we had a little after party here, like we do because Mark and Elise sell records. They stay here for 2 nights, and so we have it was 8 of us, and of course I had to get the game on the TV. I don't have cable anymore, so I had to log in and figure out how to get Fox Plus or Fox One, whatever. And yesterday or the day before, it took me 45 minutes online to get rid of Fox One. I just,
Can I plead with everyone in the Seattle metro area? Mazzy needs his VCR clock. It keeps flashing 12. He needs help.
Right.
No, but I don't watch sports. So I don't need to pay another $20 a month for
another thing. Someone's complaining, so I have to do a fairness minute right now. The cricket match lasted 8 days, and there were 3 hits.
We're talking about the Canadians too.
Does that
Rich.
satisfy your need, Rich?
We talk about a lot of stuff.
One thing I hate about football is that tush push. That's more like rugby than football. They got to get rid of that fucking play.
The tush push, it's a bit.
I hate that.
Hold on, I have something else.
The players love it though.
Some of them
in there, they get all in that shit.
Well,
it's more
Dan
rugby.
B, you have to subscribe to it. That's how they're making all their money.
Hey, breaking news from the football match in England the other day. A player was touched and fell down and like he was shot in the face.
Acted like he was hurt.
To a lot of people, this is an exciting thing for a lot of people. I think it's kind of interesting. I have Apple TV, what used to be called Plus or dropping the Plus, but they just paid like 3 times what ESPN was playing for F1, Formula One. And that's going to be a big deal for Apple TV. I'm not necessarily a huge fan, but it is interesting. And all the different things they're using with the iPhone Plus things. If you saw the movie F1, actually for that kind of movie, it's predictable, but I saw it in IMAX. Really interesting shot movie.
All right, listen, Rocco. The NFL for years have been bringing in rugby people, but they mostly been bringing in Australian rules football players to be punters and kickers. Okay? So it's not a new thing. I remember they San Francisco brought in a rugby guy.
Oh, you can get. Okay, this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
This is kind of a cool thing you can buy. Figure it's out of Berkeley.
What is it? Okay. Thank you, Mazzy. Mazzy will be giving those out for Halloween to everybody who comes by.
Right.
He'll be filling them himself, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, they put a whole lot of love in that Zeppelin. You know, Apple can just write checks to anything. So
I hate Apple.
No, if tomorrow Apple wanted to buy every single movie studio, they could.
Yeah.
And they would pay cash.
Yeah. I do love Slow Horses On again, and I
tried to get into that show.
Oh God, I love that show. It's only, and what's good about it is I think it's only 6 episodes each season, and it comes out every 7, 8, 9 months. So it's great.
Anybody watching Murders in the Building? I'm not a fan of this season.
No, I've seen a little bit of it.
It's too. I love those guys that think they're funny. The show is just too repetitive for me.
It's too Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah. Well, it's making fun of that, but it's just too much. It's the same. The show I've been watching that the first episode was quite spectacular. Is that show on Apple, not Apple Plus anymore? Is the one where it's in Alaska, where the plane full of prisoners.
Oh, I saw. I watched
Last
that.
Frontier.
It was
That
good.
show's okay. It's okay.
It was like that first scene in the first 10, 20 minutes, like a zombie film.
No, it's
like
a show where prisoners escape.
But the way they were running at them, it was like zombies.
It was really well done. The next couple episodes are okay, but I'm
not going to spoil Slow Horses, but I like Slow Horses.
Me too.
Now, on the blacklist, if anybody's watching and doesn't know, turn off your sound now, because here's a spoiler alert. Many people are saying that Reddington is not Lizzie's father, but Reddington is her mother.
You know, I watched two seasons way back of the Blacklist, and it seems like I was watching the same show.
He's her mother.
Did they ever reveal that?
They've never revealed it, but if you go online and Google it, a lot of people are saying,
but people come up with a lot of concocted
because
nonsense.
because she asked him, "Are you my father?" And he said no. But
hey, listen, I'm not giving away the ending to a big movie, but Harry has been texting us saying he sees dead people.
I did, yeah. I went to see the others, what was left of the Grateful Dead out at the Gorge one year, and it was when that movie came out. And I'm standing in line, and all these people are around us, and I go, "I see dead people."
Yeah, yeah.
He had to
I
be
remember
there.
the first time I went to a concert, and I looked around, and I'm like, "Oh my God, we're fucking old." It was Van Morrison, Bob Dylan, and Joni Mitchell at UCLA Poly Pavilion, all of them together. I don't think there was anyone in there that didn't have gray hair. I mean, it was.
That's how it used to be at record shows. They used to call it the gray-haired ponytail.
Yeah,
because everybody there was old with ponytails.
There was, if a woman walked into, I remember if a woman walked into a record show, the men would go nuts. They wouldn't know what's going on. What's that?
True.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been going to record shows for 40 years, and you're right.
Yeah.
Here's one.
10 years ago, if a woman walked into even a record store, a used record store, it's like, what do I do? How do I act?
If you're fans of Dexter, I'm a big fan of Dexter. Dexter's Resurrection with Peter Dinklage and Uma Thurman is fucking great. I just finished it. I was at I don't have.
Is that the one with the son? Is it
his son's in it, but it's not.
Prequel?
Yeah. Well, there was that. This is the second one, because at the end of that one, spoilers, close your ears. At the end of that episode, his son kills him.
Hey, Mazzy is everyone. This is a big announcement. Mazzy's starting a second channel called Mazzy Spoilers.
Yeah,
where he gives away everything.
Anyway, it's an excellent He's in New York City, and it's an excellent season.
Anything else you want to spoil for us, Mr. Mazzy?
No, I didn't say.
Soylent Green is people.
Um,
I'm gonna put it out there.
Right now.
The walrus was Paul, not really.
here's a spoiler. Mazzy actually drinks more than one cocktail at a time.
At a time.
I don't.
He too
Double
fast.
fisted.
What's with all this? The young kids aren't drinking anymore.
They're not drinking wine.
They're not drinking. They're not partying. They're not drinking. They're not.
They're not buying homes. They're not getting married.
You know what,
They're not
Jim, you're not that far from a lot of big giant colleges. I'm sure if you went on a Friday night on a campus, they're all going to be drinking.
Well,
Speaking of campuses, I saw the 2015 remake of Vacation with the children, with the son.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious.
oh really?
It was so funny.
I'm not a big fan of the lead guy from he was
The
on
Office?
The Office. I'm not a fan of him, but the two kids, the interaction between the two sons was fun.
Yeah.
He's in Hangover too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not he doesn't I don't find him that funny. But that was funny. Yeah, I'm a big if you press me, the type of movies I would like to see is a nice, good R-rated comedy. And Porky's, I like all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, the funniest one to me, even to this date, I can watch it and still laugh the same I did when I saw it in theaters, is Revenge of the Nerds. That Revenge of the Nerds to me holds up. I need R-rated comedies to come back like they used to be.
You know what I've never seen is Caddyshack.
Oh, that's good.
You know, here's the way I feel about movies like Caddyshack, not the type of genre comedy. It's so revered, Harry, and so quoted, and so overthink that it becomes a stereotype of itself. So I kind of feel if you watch it now,
It wouldn't be as good.
I don't know, but you know what? Basically, Rodney Dangerfield is basically making up his shit as he goes along because it's mostly all his act.
Well,
But here's one I recommend that probably you don't know about, but this is a really good movie.
Oh, you're an idiot.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Hey, Rockaway's having appointment free Friday this Friday.
They've been doing that regularly.
Just saying.
No, Vance.
10 to 4.
I mean, I don't. Harry's never seen it before, so take it from the perspective of someone who's never seen the film.
Why don't we give him the assignment to go watch it and come back next week?
I can't watch it. Anywhere I go to watch it, they want to. I've got to either sign up for a subscription or I got to buy it.
You could probably rent it for $3.
Probably go into a video store and there's a copy.
I
there
mean,
for
you shit that out at a record store when you buy.
I'll look for it at a garage sale.
There you go.
Well, you don't need to own it. Just rent it for $4.
Speaking of shitting out, and I know Rob doesn't like to hear this kind of stuff on this, but I'm just going to say it. One of my comments I put in social media for the guy in the White House, I wonder if his ass gets jealous of all this shit that comes out of his mouth.
Oh, but bang, that's good. I like that. I like that a lot.
You watch it on YouTube, Bill. I'm going to look then. I'll see.
All I'm saying is go to a used store that sells DVDs, and there's probably a copy of Caddyshack there.
I think I still have my Blockbuster membership
Siri,
card.
But all I'm saying
Caddyshack
is,
for free.
I like Caddyshack. I can watch it. All I'm saying is that Harry's never seen it before.
How can I
If he
watch
watches it-
Caddyshack for free?
People talk about like,
Well, it says YouTube. YouTube is subscription required. It says, or you can pay $4 on YouTube, $3.79 Amazon Prime. It's $4. You can rent it for $4
Not worth it. Fuck it. Wait till it's free.
Yeah.
$4.
Yeah,
But-
I'll wait.
hold on.
I'll wait.
Cheaper than a coffee in Seattle.
Harry, we have some time, so I'm just gonna act out the whole film for you right now.
Okay.
I think the funniest part of the whole film is this is like dog food, and the chef
I can imagine.
It's you know what? It's not all Rodney Dangerfield, but he's the best part of the movie for me. And they just, I like Chevy Chase at the height of his powers was great. All you have to do, there's ways of watching every movie for free. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
I like Back to School. Back to School was good.
I like Back to School too. I like the one when he has to lose weight to get the inheritance, and him and his sidekick.
Well, that was his first. That was his first movie.
But I love when he can't eat.
That was his first lead movie after.
I like when he can't eat. He's trying to get on a diet, and all of a sudden they pull into this fast food place.
Yeah,
and it says open 23 hours, and all of a sudden it says closed.
I like Bridesmaids. Is that the one where what's her name?
Has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
But Bridesmaids is a good movie. That's an R-rated comedy.
R-rated comedy. She shits in the sink.
Yeah.
Wait here
in the middle of the street.
You know what they've been for the last 20 years? If you bought a DVD of something, don't change the subject, Harry.
No, I'm just answering the question from the peanut gallery.
All right.
They've been putting the bloopers on the DVDs or Blu-rays. Bridesmaids, there is literally a 20-minute scene that was way cut down for the movie of her arguing with the teenage girl at the jewelry store.
Right.
That's hysterical. Like they're insulting each other for literally 15 or 20 minutes.
Ever since the scene where she craps in the sink, anytime a woman says, I have to use the bathroom, I say, please use the toilet. Don't stay away from the sink. Just something I say.
Every time, huh, Jim? Okay.
Every time. And I say it almost to myself. Use the toilet this time. And that scene comes back. Yeah, I like Bridesmaid.
Okay. I'm doing a whatnot today at 420. If anybody cares.
Shut up. What do you got? Anything good?
No.
She's got a copy of Caddyshack on VHS.
Here's something I want to get rid of.
Primus.
I just don't need it, I don't think. It's a reissue, white label.
What?
Primus?
You don't like Primus?
It's a little derivative. Maybe I should give it a few more chances.
The fact you put ladybugs on there disqualifies you, Concert Buddy. I don't know what happened to Rodney in the 90s, but he made a lot of bad choices as far as movies.
He gets no respect.
None.
They give him the shitty scripts.
If you want to watch something hilarious, he hosted Saturday Night Live like in the 70s. That episode is up on, you can find that on YouTube. One of the best 70s episodes with him.
I'm not a fan of the new cast for Saturday Night Live so far. Hasn't been very good this year.
It's all, I don't watch it anymore.
Hasn't there only been 2 episodes?
Yes.
The Sabrina Carpenter one was horrible.
I didn't watch it.
She is.
Yeah, I don't see her having a long span, and some of the pop.
Well, let me explain something to you. Not a Sabrina.
More manufactured.
I'm not a fan, but I believe she's like 24, 25 years old. Mazzy. She's been an actress singer since she was like 7.
Yeah, she's like
So, and you know who her aunt is? Is Bart Simpson, the chick who does Bart Simpson.
Oh really?
I thought you were going to say Karen Carpenter.
I can see Olivia Rodrigo. I think she's going to have a good career.
She'll have a big career because she's already has had a long career.
Yeah.
She was an actress too. She acts too. She'll be.
But she does. Yeah. I mean, I can see. Yeah.
She appeals to 15-year-old girls, Mazzy.
And Dana.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
My wife and daughter love her.
Hold on. This is me commenting on one of Mazzy's. He has a Sabrina Carpenter on his channel. Go look for it. This is me commenting. Stay in your lane, Mazzy. Only you know nothing of teenage girls' music, okay?
Yeah. What do you know? What do you?
I do like Billie Eilish. So there you go.
I like Billie Eilish.
Now is like 24.
I like her first record. I like Olivia, but I also like.
I love Olivia Rodrigo.
But there's another. There's a girl from.
I appreciate Taylor Swift, but I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift.
Dirty old men.
Oh, there's a woman. There's a singer by the name of Rosalia. She's really good. She's fucking hot.
Yeah, you're a pervert.
I am a perv, but she's good and she sings.
I'm telling you right now, the dark horse for the Oscar this year is James L. Brooks has made a movie, first time in like a lot of years, and his last two movies before that weren't so great. This one looks fucking awesome, and Julie Kavner, who I don't think has had the best health, she has a I'm gonna say right now that Julie Kavner could get a Best Supporting Actress nomination.
Isn't the young woman from Sex Education, isn't it?
Yeah. It looks like it's like at the top of his form. And James L. Brooks is like in his 85 years old. It looks like he's top form. I say that's my prediction. Just from seeing the trailer. I've not seen the movie, nor have heard.
I think supporting actor...
Jim, be careful.
The one to beat this year is Sean Penn in
it's
Paul Thomas Anderson film.
It's a heart-shaped
cool.
record.
Did you play Rosie for me? Did I shut you down? Is that what we listened to, Kimbo? Yeah, it was okay.
I think Dana has all the Sabrina Carpenter records.
Kimbo likes loves that genre. He's into that genre.
He does.
Look, this was censored by Donald Trump.
What was
this album cover?
Are you going to get him shut down now?
He drew on it. No?
He grabbed it with his auto pen.
I think that's his signature right there.
Wow.
Donald Trump's signature right there, isn't that
nice, Jim? That is exactly like his signature.
And he put his signature on the thing that he drew.
So, Jim, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
If I ever came to your house, which I will, but let's just say I was staying there for temporarily.
Nobody stays at my house, number one.
I know, but if I was,
yes,
and I decided, well, shit, I'm gonna tear down your garage and build something, would I be allowed to, as a guest of your house?
I live in a historical district.
Who gives him the right to make that decision?
I live in a historical district. You're not allowed to tear shit down. I can't alter the front of my house at all. I could probably fuck around with the
wait. Okay, this is a perfect example of Mazzy trying to be funny and say something stupid, and Jim having like
it's not stupid though. That's
perfect legal response to him with his stupid joke.
Yeah, just
what if he said, "I don't like white. Let's paint the White House blue."
Yeah.
What gives him the right to make these decisions to just change shit?
Well, first of all, he didn't take off.
Yeah,
he
but
didn't have to touch the East Wing.
He
said he wasn't going to touch the East Wing.
Wait. I'm stopping
this. What you're saying is fake.
I'm stopping.
News.
Hold on. I'm stopping this. I'm stopping this right now. Harry, I will say this again to you and Mazzy. I agree with your thoughts, but this is where we run into a wall with talking about stuff.
Well,
but it's not keep political. The show going then, Rob.
Political. This is just saying who decides what can be done to the White House.
But Harry, here's the realistic thing. Everything he's doing is unprecedented, and everything he's doing goes against him doing his job. So we agree with you, Harry.
Can you bring up Dan B's
But I don't want this to be the place to come and vent, even secretly.
Bring up Dad.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
A good compromise is suggested by Dan B.
No, but here's what everybody, even you idiots in the peanut gallery, have. You can open your YouTube channel and record a video ranting about and venting about how you feel.
Fuck that, Rob. I'm
I
sick
don't
of these
feel-
people putting a mono
I
record
agree.
on a stereo
I
cartridge.
agree. I agree. I will say this. I agree. He's the biggest piece of shit that ever appeared on this planet. Again, it doesn't do me well to kind of secretly bash him here on this thing. It just, I want this place to be a distraction from the
Right.
shittiness
Well, what's
of
with the
our
renting of the
our
Bulls? Why
real
would
life.
they? That doesn't make sense to me either.
Okay, I got a question. It's not political. Don't worry. Why is a certain segment of the population so upset with Bad Bunny singing, since he is an American?
Again, Mazzy, the simple answer, and it is a simple answer, is people. It's their
About
disdain.
racism.
He doesn't speak American, okay?
But he is, but he's from American.
Let me. I rather, instead of trying to say this shit in some sort of veiled way, I'm going to be real with you about all this. Do I often watch the Super Bowl halftime show? No. Why? Because it's usually not very good. It doesn't matter who the act is. Here's my recommendation to all of you. Go watch the Puppy Bowl on Animal Planet.
Yeah, but look at all
there
the
you go. You're all fine. I fixed all your problems.
Look at all the Brits and other country musicians and artists that played the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but Mazzy, I'm going to tell you again, it doesn't matter who it is. U2, Springsteen, whoever played the Super Bowl, I find it horrible. It's a finite amount of time. They're never given an opportunity. It's a very over concocted stage performance. It just doesn't appeal to me. I rather watch the commercials.
Yeah, but they have a lot of.
You know what?
They have a lot of halftime presentations.
Yeah, but Mazzy,
and
here it's so long. The Super Bowl halftime is so long. It throws off the rhythm of the game for the players.
I agree with that.
So either have people open it up.
That's not the question.
I was really hoping for Lee Greenwood, though.
Oh God. You one of the saddest things I've ever seen in my life.
Ricks and everyone else. Bad Bunny's one of the biggest artists in the world now.
You don't have to fight. I'm not watching Bad Bunny.
I'd rather see Good Bunny.
I don't care if they resurrected Jimi Hendrix from the ground to perform at the Super Bowl. Chances are it won't be a good performance.
But he's one of the biggest artists in the world, so why not? You want to get eyeballs.
That's fine.
It's as simple as that. It's ratings.
Listen, I am not a big Bunny fan, but
I'm
you know
a big
what?
Ricks. I'm a Los Lobos fan too.
Yeah, here's the deal. You want to hear. Hey, Rocco, go shove a carrot up your asshole.
I have carrots. I'll be right back.
Again, you're proving that Eagles fans are the worst fans that have ever been created on this planet. Let me get back to this again.
No tush push.
If you want me to explain to you why Bad Bunny was the choice, here's the number one thing the NFL wants to do. They want to expand internationally. They want to have teams in other countries. And here's the news I want to break to you. A majority of the audience for the Super Bowl is outside of the U.S. The Super Bowl is well watched around the world.
Yeah.
So again, they picked Bad Bunny for a reason. I get it. Am I a fan? No. Am I ever going to watch the Super Bowl halftime show? No. Typically, I'm at a party where we talk amongst ourselves.
I don't think the NFL has any input into who plays either.
They do. They have a committee they set up. They have a deal. It wasn't John Legend. It's what's his face, the rapper guy. They have control over it. It's their show, but they don't produce it. All I'm saying, guys, is it's just another topic that people who don't agree politically are using. It's silly. And believe it or not every American likes watching the Super Bowl.
He doesn't talk American.
I'm explaining to you,
this year's Super Bowl, it's warm beer, warm soda, because they're not allowing ice there at all.
Come
on, that was good.
That was good.
Hey, Trish, I'm just trying to make up
going
new
to San Francisco, Harry.
Listen, Trish, I like to be fresh with my insults. And I believe a carrot is an unused insult in the insult world on YouTube.
How do you say Dodgers in Japanese?
Dodgers.
Dodgers.
Hey, Rocco.
Hey, isn't game one today?
Hold on. Let me make something perfectly clear to you.
I think it is.
The Commanders Redskins have been shitty for 20 years. Are you, because the first year they were good, they made it to the championship game to a team they beat earlier in the season? I'm not upset. Here's what I'm upset about. Could you make some like legitimate musical vinyl takes? Because I haven't heard one from you at all. There you go. That should piss you off more than what you're trying to do to me.
Tomorrow. It starts tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It comes back Monday, I think.
And here's
Friday,
the reason
Saturday,
they suck.
and then
And the
off,
reason they suck
and then-
this year is every player's getting injured on the Commanders. Yeah.
I wanted to be a
You know what?
baseball player,
Rocco, what you're trying to do is make an excuse. You're making an excuse. They beat the team. A win's a win. Now try and make a good musical take. And
injuries are part of the game.
How about this? Maybe do a video on your channel about a non-reissue.
Rob, man, you're cutting to the quick right now.
I'm just good at insulting. I'm better than he is. But listen, I agree with Mazzy and Harry, but I really just want the stream to be a good. I don't mind. Like Harry made a dumb joke before. That's okay to me. But to get in,
what was dumb about it?
Can we introduce?
It wasn't funny.
Can we introduce Harry to Sally finally?
That's not even good. Mazzy.
Wow.
Hey,
when Harry met Sally.
Hey, Rocco. Okay, you have a great football team. Now do something about the shitty city. Okay, do something about the rest.
Wow.
Bo, which city are you talking about?
Where's Rocco?
Philadelphia.
From?
Philadelphia.
What's wrong with Philadelphia?
Rocco.
The tush push. I hate it. It should be banned.
I want to do a shout out here.
Hold on. Wait, Mazzy. I'm being sub-shamed.
Yes.
Here's what I would.
Well,
like
I could do that every day of the week.
Here's what I would like you to do, Rocco. Go turn on your live stream and see how many people show up. There's 158 people here right now, so it doesn't matter how many subs I have. My videos are well viewed, and people come here to watch me be me.
And God darn it, they like you.
You know what? Hey, Rocco, watch this. This is not a reissue. This is an OG US pressing. I'm talking about it right here.
Bon Iver would be sort of too depressing for the Super Bowl halftime. But
wait. You called me out, you douche. Okay. I take this as a compliment, but I'm anything. I'm anything but a douche.
You're wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night.
No, you're coming here talking about my football team that I follow and saying how your team's better upsets me. It really just does not, Rocco. And anyone who spent time with me, like I hang around with Jim all the time to the point where Jim regularly tells me he's going to have me murdered.
158 people is a good morning audience for Rob. That's a good audience.
But I'm not blaming it, Rocco. I'm giving you. You obviously want to come here and give me shit about stuff. I'm letting you know it generally really doesn't upset me. But if you're going to come here with such effort to do it, I can show you how easy it is to give it back to you. That's all I'm doing. Like this guy. I insult him regularly. He takes it in stride and makes a nice little joke back to me.
So, Concert Buddy, what is your topic tonight? What record reissue are you going to mock and bash?
Literally, it's the same topic every stream. What is the most valuable record in your collection that you really don't want to listen to anymore?
No, they kind of do the and this is I watch it. I like Chance's show, and I like Chance most of it. I like 3/4 of it. But it's kind of like what reissues coming out, and people can batch, yet they all buy it. So
listen,
and we
Rocco,
all do shit like that.
Here, Rocco, we'll end it this way. I think you're fine, Rocco. I really am not angry at you.
Oh, was there a thumbnail? I didn't see the thumbnail.
Just take it all in stride, because Here's the funny thing, Rocco. I insult this dude all the time to his face. I give Harry shit to his face, Jim to his face. Here's one thing I don't do. I don't go behind their back and talk shit about them. I don't do. Well, Harry's a piece of shit.
The thing that happens is, I don't know if this is Stockholm syndrome or what, but if I don't get bashed every 45 minutes or so, I start feeling like, well, why?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
Well,
I'm right now. Here you go. I'll make you feel better, Jim. Can you pull the fucking collar out of that thing you have on?
It's a sweatshirt.
And I don't know what you're
The
trying to
hoodie.
wear, but your sense of fashion is horrible.
Yeah. I dress
No,
like an
It
old
says the
man.
guy who wears running suits, track suits.
Yeah, it says a guy
Yeah.
who
Oh,
wears
wait.
a black
Oh,
cap like
hold
a
on.
yarmulke.
This is excellent. Harry crafted the way I dress into such an excellent retort.
Rob's hat makes him look like he's getting ready to go work in a kitchen or something. We're sorry to see you go. It only took 45 minutes to cut the cord.
It
Hey,
took-
listen, here's the deal. Anyone who feels I'm singling them out with insults has never even watched me before because I give everyone the same amount of shit. Like, here, I'm going to go down the list. This guy I give shit to, but he gives it back to me. This guy I mistake for another person. Thank you, Herc. Actually, I think I'm relatively nice to Ogafield. So, but listen, it's all done with love.
Yeah.
Well, you deserve everything you get, PB Foul.
PB Foul.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, Patrick retired.
From what? Oh,
Work.
work.
Yeah.
When was this official?
I think Friday was his last day.
Hey, wait a second.
Really?
When you're,
Congratulations.
let me ask a question for the people.
Happy birthday too, by the way.
People that
Patrick.
sit home on computers, why bother retiring? Because you're just sitting home on computers anyway, and why not get paid for it?
Well, because he doesn't retire means you don't get paid now.
I know that's so. Why retire?
Wait. What?
Why not just like get the check coming in?
Well, listen. His wife's the breadwinner now, I'm assuming.
I think,
And then the dude's worked hard his whole life.
yeah,
And
and
he-
they made
I-
him travel
he
a lot.
stopped to enjoy.
I think he
his
had to
life.
travel.
Does that mean there are going to be twice as many Patrick auctions?
Okay.
No, I think that's
Now, hold
probably
on.
why the whole
Because
internet.
he's going to be able to make it to Harry Fest next year.
I would like to introduce a new thing here, and on Tuesday stream, maybe we'll continue it. I would like to have a retire off. So we have two idiots down on the bottom here. Patrick, come off. I'm almost certain Patrick will live the best life out of all three of
Well,
you.
seriously, congratulations, Patrick. Seriously, I'm being serious.
Yeah, that's very cool. I've been semi-retired for 30 years.
Well, okay, Rocco, I have
Oh.
the 3 reissues here that I paid for. I paid for these, and I'm going to compare 2 of them because I don't have an original of this. I have originals of 2 or 3 of his Muse records, but I'm going to compare these 2. Not a shootout. I'm going to compare them and let you know.
What's the
I have
difference?
a feeling. My feeling is this will blow away the original because I don't think the original sounds crazy good.
Harry had a good question.
What's the difference between a shootout and a comparison?
A shootout is a manufactured YouTube type of YouTube video in the vinyl community to garner views. I think.
Okay.
Okay. Here's the funny thing, and I think you all agree on this. To do a shootout properly, I feel there has to be a kind of agreed upon level it's done on. So, do you talk about the equipment you're listening to it on? Do
You have to.
yeah. I mean, it seems I'm not the person to do a shootout because I'm not an equipment guy. But I believe as good as a record is produced, it should sound good on every type of system.
Yeah.
Right?
And if you're comparing them on the same system. So
Yeah, and I'm not I do not want to be branded the guy who does shootouts.
Right.
I do,
But the different systems will reveal different attributes to different pressings. So there is that. And that's why on the Hoffman forums, Steve Hoffman specifically says that if you're going to compare and review records in your details, put your gear. Now, some people feel they don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Why do? But because you, at least you know where they're coming from. It's not to shame anyone. It's to see where they're coming from, why they're getting the results either way.
And let's be fair to the people who do shootouts. I don't do shootouts. I just so happen, I'm not seeking out originals of this. I happen to have it. So I will compare it. I think if you're doing shootouts, you're making an effort to track down the original, to compare it. And luckily for this record, there really is only one original. They pressed it really once. There might be another. I think there's another one that's kind of viewed not so great. But I happen to have it, so I'm comparing it to the one I have. I'm not seeking it out or trying to find it.
Kimbo, I'm not sure that's the truth, personally.
What's the matter?
I said, I'm not sure that's the truth, what Kimbo just posted.
What was
Gotta go.
What?
Gotta go.
Where do you have to go?
It's 9
It's
o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Happy trails.
Wait. We were just starting to yell at each other in a good way that everyone.
Well, if you want to continue, I'm not going anywhere.
No, I'm gonna go because I have stuff to do today.
Look at all these tubes.
I
No,
just
you're
want to
retired now,
want
right?
to make one announcement. There's some wanker that keeps jumping on me and others who get promos, and talk about them.
From what are you talking about?
In the Hoffman forums, and apparently he got deleted from a particular thread because he was jumping on me and a few others. So, and even though I always, if I'm doing a review, I say someone sent me this.
So if you're going to go after Mazzy, make it personal.
Okay,
He did. That's the problem.
I'm going to be nice. I'm sorry for insulting you, Rocco. I'm sorry. You're a good guy. Let's see how long that lasts.
Yeah, the guy from David Ball from Soft Cell died. I think he was only in his early 60s.
But he's
a chess player. Shit.
Okay. Come back on Tuesday and we'll talk about everyone who died.
Great weekend.
Can everyone make lists? Thank you.
Go Blue Jays.
Oh yeah.